Hey, listen up, fellas. It's our time now. We can't be intimidated by no one. Make them work for every bucket. No gimmies. The ankle bully arrives. Game against the New York Knicks. Big time rivals Amari Stoudemire and Carmelo Anthony. This should be a great game. But I will take this opportunity to talk to you guys about several other things that are going to be happening on my channel.
Yeah, you know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake.
So as you guys watch the gameplay and see how I play against the New York Knicks, this will be a game where I have to literally take over. You know, it's on Hall of Fame. I play on the default settings, and it's a little harder to get my team involved. So I will be doing the bulk of the scoring. As you can see, I am pretty generous. I try my best to get people going. But once we start dipping in the score, like right now, we're down by 10 points. And I look at this and I'm like, look, I got to do something about this. You know, they can guard my teammates, they just can't guard me. You know, that's the way I feel. So pay attention to the score, and you'll get an idea of why I do what I do when I play this game. I recently had a game where I scored, I think it was like 45 points, and I had 15 assists. And maybe I ought to show you guys that I currently lead the league in assists right now. So just there's a lot of games where I have to take over, because on Hall of Fame it's like they turn my players off, you know. So and even though these are, you know, it looks like I may, you know, spin off people a lot or go to the rim and dunk a lot, keep in mind that this is a video where I'm showcasing all of my scores and a lot of my highlights. So it doesn't work on every play. Look at the score, 35-43, and we're only like two and a half minutes into the video. So some people are like, oh man, all you do is this, and you know, or man, your man is such a beast. No, that's not the case. We're losing, and we're already towards the end of the second half, and obviously my moves, not everything I do works on every play. So I hope you guys understand that this is just a highlight video. Check this out. Look at Bynum. Really? Bynum can throw an alley-oop? A finger roll alley-oop? So, look at that. Double crossover, and I dunk on the whole team. Anyway, there's been a lot of questions. You know, Shake, why don't you, the number one question I'm getting right now is, are you going to change your name to 2013? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe that someone grown, someone old enough, you know, I don't know, mid-20s, early 30s, anything beyond that, I don't believe that those are the people asking me that question. I also don't believe that the people that have been with me since day one are asking that question. You know, you guys that have been with me since like 2010, when my name was Shakedown 2012. No one was asking me back then, why don't you change your name to Shakedown 2011? You know, the name has significance to me. You know, 2012, that year, there's been a lot of important things that took place in my life. I knew that certain things would take place, and I knew certain things were going to happen. You know, my daughter, she was born in 2009, and we also knew about her situation, and we knew when her surgery was going to come. So, you know, 2012, I mean, it was a lot more than that. You know, a lot of big decisions that we made family-wise, and a lot of major changes that took place. So there's also a significance within the numbers themselves. You know, 2012. And as I said before, I never believed that 2012 would be the end of the world, but I always believed that it would be a new beginning. So keep that in mind. You know, try not to keep asking me if I'm going to change my name to 2013. It just doesn't make sense. I did get a message from somebody over Twitter, and right here, I go into the blacktop mentality. I put the move on Shumpert. He's frozen at the three-point line. I go baseline, and I see Carmelo Anthony under the rim, and he gets dunked on. I hate to do that to one of my favorite players in the league, one of my idols in basketball, Carmelo Anthony. But you know, it does have to happen in a video game from time to time. Just wish Kobe would test me under the rim, or, you know, it always seems like the good players don't do that. But as I was saying, I did get a message over Twitter by a guy that said, hey man, tell him that Shakedown 2012 is a brand. You know, it's not just a name anymore. And I thought that was pretty cool. But nonetheless, you know, I won't be changing my name. And if I could change it, you know, I would try to change it to something a little different, but it wouldn't be that much different. It definitely wouldn't be 2013. And besides, for all you young guys, I think it's probably mostly the little kids that are asking me that question. Research it first. You know, find out if you can even change your YouTube name. I doubt that you can even do that. So I know that there's some Google Plus, you know, advantages. If you have a Google account, you can change certain things, but I seriously don't think you can actually just change your YouTube name. And besides, I have this name on a lot of things, so it'd be pretty ridiculous for me to do that. I also wanted to talk about something very briefly. You know, when you have connections with developers, you can do a lot of help without, you know, doing a lot of damage. At one time, guys like me, guys like the people from the Sim Standard, we did a lot of videos trying to get the attention of the developers. And eventually, the EA Sports Madden team, they got rid of a lot of people. They also decided, see right there, I had a nice pass, but I didn't pass it because I don't trust my teammates anymore. He'll just fall out of bounds with the ball. But the Madden team, they decided to, you know, bring people to their organization, and they decided to bring a lot of the YouTube critics, people that have been critiquing their games. And like I said, we worked on that for a very long time. A lot of members from the Sim Standard, the original members, guys like Apex versus a whole lot of really good people. Moody, Brozales, Smitty, Azure Effect. You know, there's just so many great people that I could name. But the original members of the Sim Standard, or the people that were around at that time, they got their voices heard finally. It took 3 years to do that. And once they were able to get their voices heard, you know, selective members were able to get a chance to go to the headquarters and tell them, you know, show them, you know, hey, you know, it took us 3 years for y'all to start responding to us, you know, responding to the videos. And now they don't have to actually, you know, do a video, you know, for the masses to see. They can just do a 1-minute video. Look at this. I dunk on Melo again. Melo, blacktop mentality, get out the way. Point is, you know, those of us that had the opportunity to go to 2K Team Up last year, we have the same advantages. And, you know, I don't have to do 10, 15, 20 videos showcasing all the mistakes that are in the game. So from this point on, if you guys have problems and issues, just, you know, let me know. You know, send me the problem. If you have a 1-minute video you want to send me, I can easily forward this over to the 2K devs. They're very responsive, or they at least have been very responsive to me. And so, you know, you work really hard, you know, for this opportunity. You know, we've been doing these videos for years, and now that we've got their attention, it doesn't make sense to do a whole video, you know, 10 videos showcasing all the mistakes. I can do a 30-second video showing a problem, and, you know, send it to them, and they'll respond. So I hope that makes some sense to you guys. It's your boy Shake. I'm up there with the top 4, top 5. I'll holla at you dudes later.
I'll holla at you dudes later.